This morning I was in Subway and the guy who was serving me knew that I was finishing and editing a book which I've been writing about these social and psychological reasons that lead to fatherlessness and deadbeat dads and absent fathers. And he said, "My God, you like to really study topics that are very taboo, don't you? What are you studying next?" He said to me. And I said to him, "Well, that's very funny because my next book is going to be about is going to be entitled My Problem with the Black Community." And the reason why I'm going to be writing that book is exactly for this specific reason below here. You see, this came up on my feed a couple of days ago, and it really triggered me and really has influenced a huge amount of why I'm going to be writing this book about my problem with the black community, because part of what has led to fatherlessness is that there is a lack of empathy and a lack of understanding within the black community. In other words, for example, I was explaining to some students that within the black community, there is a difference between the experiences of black Africans and black Caribbeans. There is a difference between classes. There are black people in Britain who have not experienced racism. There are some black people in Britain who have pretty privilege, who have income and economic privilege. And so what I was trying to explain, and I think is really important, is that not everybody is treated the same. It depends whereabouts you were brought up in England. It depends what family you were brought up in. It depends what your values were. It depends what economic status that you are and how educated you are. All of these things influence your experience in Britain and how you show up. There are black people who are very conservative, but there are black people who are very liberal. And what is happening in the black community is we simply are not having conversations within the black community because of stigma and because black people have had such terrible experiences with trying to advocate for themselves and trying to speak out that many people don't speak out. Funnily enough, black women are called angry black women, and the reason why they're called angry black women is because black women advocate for themselves, whereas British women, white women, are taught from a young age and socialized to not advocate for themselves, to not be trouble, to not fight for what is right. And a lot of black women have picked up this socialization in that when they do enter systems like the NHS or other systems, that they don't advocate for themselves. They don't advocate for their children because they're scared to be seen as the angry black woman, and men are not them backing them up, or grandparents and cousins and neighbors are not them